Virgo. Virgo, what's up? I'm Andre. This is the Cancer Tarot, and I'm going to be your reader for tonight. As always, this is a general reading for Virgo, so if the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, put it back up on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to listen if you don't resonate. But if you do resonate, leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe, and yeah, let's get to the reading. All right, Virgo. So, straight up, I had a long day at work. So, please excuse me. You're going to have to give me a little bit of grace with the way that I'm speaking or anything. If I sound tired, if I pause, my mind's a little burnt out. So, first off, looking at your reading, we got the Four of Swords. All right. So, this is kind of a good card. You've been getting some rest and reflection on something, right? Something that you've been trying to heal from, whether it be mentally, physically, or spiritually, or emotionally. I don't know. Whatever it is going on around you or back then in your recent past, you're reflecting on it and healing. Now, with Saturn and Aries, all right, it's asking you how much, even though you're reflecting, how much longer are you going to wait before you start making moves towards something new? So, whatever is not serving you anymore, whatever has not been serving you, whether it was relationships or a job, I don't know, even you, even your own self, your own habits, the way you live your life, whatever has not been serving you, Spirit is asking you how much longer are you going to wait before you start making moves towards something that will fulfill you. So have the courage to start taking the steps towards something that might possibly be better for you. Everything happens for a reason, so I don't think you can ever really make any wrong decisions in life. Everything is a learning lesson in my eyes, and ultimately, uh, until death, you know what I'm saying? Not to scare anybody, but until death, everything in life that happens that's a challenge is all mental. You know what I mean? So start trusting yourself and trust your trust your steps that you're going to be taking soon. Next up, we have the Eight of Cups. This is Cancer energy, straight up. And it's asking you right now to check in with your emotions. So, like I said, you were just getting over some emotions. Those are past emotions. Now we're looking forward towards new emotions because what are we in? Cancer season. So pulling this card is pretty relevant. You know, everything that you were once attached to before, now it looks like you're detaching from it. So whatever it be, maybe it could have been a job, a situation, a person you've outgrown, or like I said before, an old version of yourself. So with the Eight of Cups, it's not about like giving up what's not serving you and walking away. It's more about like, will you have the courage to walk towards something that's going to be better? You know what I mean? So, do you also know when you've outgrown something? And are you willing to leave what's no longer serving you? I even saw a reading one time, and I wish I could remember her name. If I did, I would say it, but she mentioned if a situation is no longer serving you, don't be afraid to walk away. Even no matter what, if it hurt you or the other person emotionally. You got to learn to walk away and walk towards something that's going to be better. So with that Cancer energy, that Eight of Cups, that's what that is. It's learning to walk towards something better. Next up, we have the Six of Pentacles. And I like this card a lot because it's like grounding energy, right? So you're grounding yourself after all this time right now, recently and building up to the present. We're going to be more moving towards like the upcoming energy, more deeper into Cancer season. The Six of Pentacles is kind of like a giving card. So reciprocity. For some of you, it could be a relationship. You know what I mean? So whatever new energy is coming into your lives, Virgo, it could be a healthier relationship. It could be a healthier work environment. It could be healthier boundaries. But nonetheless, things should be balanced out and things should be, I would say, fulfilling, to say the least. Keep in mind, there's Mercury retrograde, right? And Virgos, I know Virgos are hard workers. They like to work a lot, like to put in that work. So I would say during Mercury retrograde, if things slow down, don't look at it like a setback. Okay, you don't have to force yourself to keep on doing something in order to like avoid whatever emotional disturbance that you may have or whatever emotions that you may have. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is Cancer season. So Cancer season is asking you, how do you feel? Saturn is asking you, Saturn in Aries is asking you, what are you going to do about it? So sit with these emotions, reflect, be honest with yourself, and ask yourself, what am I going to do now with what is coming up next, with what you want to do, Virgo? Like, what are things trying to teach you? What are these emotions trying to teach you? All right, so after that, after the Six of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands. And this is good. I like this energy because overall it's just like good movement. You know, it's confidence. Getting up and going. It's not just talking about the next chapter or wanting the next chapter. It's actually living it. So, yeah, that's your reading, Virgo. I like it. Keep in mind, watch out, pour back, make sure that when you're pouring into others, that others are pouring back into you. Whether in whatever field, you know what I'm saying, in your life, whether it's friends, family, home life, yourself even. Are you pouring into yourself? Relationships, your job. So, yeah, you've thought long enough, and you're healing. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. Thank you. Love you guys. If this resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.